Hey everybody, how are you? My name is Jose Rojas and we're Beyond Food Market. So guys, today I want to tell you a little bit about what Beyond Food Market is and what we're about. So guys, Beyond Food Market right now is an idea in my head. I had this idea after watching a 60-minute episode on food deserts and me thinking how that was kind of messed up. And I wanted to kind of think of a solution, some kind of a possibility of a way to fix it, if you will. And also through my personal journey, I got up to 245 pounds once in my life and I lost 90 pounds. I was eating meat, like, everything, and then I went vegetarian and then vegan, just plant-based, and that's changed my life. And so those two things, and a lot of other things, but basically those two things is the purpose for me. Like, hey, how can we help? Because what we want to do is, as Beyond Food Market, the idea is this: we want to bring allergy-friendly, plant-based foods into underserved communities of Chicago, like Inglewood. I live right down the block, and Inglewood, some would say, might have some of the worst health in America. So because of my personal journey of 60 minutes, I'm like, hey, and all this, and then hey, what if we just try to bring allergy-friendly plant-based foods into Inglewood? And I'm like, yeah, how can we do that? Okay, well, I came up with this. This is a cashless vending unit, all-in-one vending unit, refrigerates, freezes, NFC for credit card. This is our first prototype that I created at the Ideal Realization Lab at DePaul University. I went alma mater there, 2004, computer graphics animation. So I had the ability to go in there and I made this little mini prototype. NFC for credit card, mobile screen for QR, possibly facial recognition, and augmented reality application that runs on a user's mobile device. They click it, pop it open, boom. So why did I come up with this, right? The reason I came up with this is in these areas, there's a lot of inventory loss. So I've spoken to some shop owners, and yes, they're like, yeah, inventory loss is a big thing. And in a lot of shops, they actually have a person just standing right there, like the security guard, like just watching, right, for that. So I'm like, okay, if I want to bring plant-based food and nutrition into these areas, how can I do that? And this is what I came up with, because I was like, how can I bring food in there and protect it? So this is it, and it's cashless, so no cash. So that's the whole idea, and we're about 24 months in from the first time I told a mentor about this idea to actually a couple weeks ago we filed for a provisional patent on this all-in-one vending unit. And along with my journey, that's what we want to do. So that's where Beyond Food Market is. Now, I'm documenting this as well, and I'm documenting this because I follow a mentor named Gary Vaynerchuk, hashtag Gary V. And just after hearing him for some months, I probably listened to him for about 20 months now. So just going into like him just always saying that, he's like, document, don't create, document, don't create. I'm like, okay, cool. And then he's always talking about kindness and empathy. I'm like, man, cool. So I'm like, these things can work because that's our thing, our tagline, kindness through food. We want to spread kindness through food. And I'm like, after listening to Gary, I'm like, okay, let's do it. Let's just try. Because we don't know, I don't know if it's going to happen, guys. I really don't. So we're documenting this and we can see if it's going to happen or not. And that's just it. You got to execute. As Gary says, you have to execute on it and see what happens. You don't know. So guys, that's what Beyond Food Market is. I'd love for you to follow along, see our journey, and see if we can bring allergy-friendly plant-based foods into underserved communities using our cashless all-in-one vending unit. Now guys, these are also going to be stackable, like modular. You can have like 10 of them, a wall of these. Guys, thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments or anything you want to talk about, comment below, subscribe. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.